All right. So unfortunately, I haven't really written anything in like 3 months. Um, Everything that I have was on my phone, and I shattered it today. So, um, I somehow, luckily, by the grace of God, actually wrote something, hand wrote something, but it's not my own. Um, does anybody here watch the show Severance? All right, so it's on Apple TV Plus. If you like anything sci-fi, watch it. Get it, watch it. It's the best show in the world. Best show I've ever watched. So this is from season 2, episode 4. Appendix 4 for Dieter. I was not born into this world alone. The lodgings of my mother's womb I shared with another, a twin brother who was called Dieter. In infancy, he was my bosom friend, but as we blossomed into boyhood, he beseeched me to take to the wood with him to live as paupers. My love for my twin, unbalancing my judgment, I acceded, and we ventured into the wood, toward Woe's Hollow. He always crept like this, at this hour. Once concealed by Flora, my brother unfastened himself. The din of his fervor fell strangely into concert with the music of the wood, and for a moment, I could not tell the two apart. His every thrust found rhythm with the trill of the crickets, the moaning of the wind, and the snowfall's yearly thaw. Dieter became, on that night, an instrument of nature. And nature played Dieter with elegance. I had no choice but to listen as he spilt his lineage upon the soil. Dieter lay unwashed in his bedroll, though the hollow's pool was prime for bathing. We ate of the hare we'd caught and told each other rhyming jokes until our gullets ached. But at last, the thought tickling my mouth emerged. We must return to father, I said, but I promised to look after you in the ether mill. When, at last, a sound came from him, it was a bewailing whimper. He believed, I suppose, that we'd be woodland paupers forever. I was looking at him when his eye came out. It popped from the socket, driven by a sudden torrent of pus from his skull. And he reached up to grasp at his hair, which was suddenly moss that tore easily from his bleeding scalp. And as the pus from his eye thickened into sap, I turned from my gargling brother and walked to the pool of the hollow, where I knew the waterfall would drown out my brother's cries. And it was here that I first encountered the temper Woe, a gaunt bride, half the height of a natural woman. She spoke to me directly from her eyes and said, "This is your doing. You suffered his wantonness. Now he is no one's brother, only chaos's whore." The end.